Hello traders, hope you're doing well. Am I audible to you? Just let me know if the audio video is clear. As of now, Dow Jones is kind of slightly negative 0.05%. That's it, nothing else. So that's not a problem. S&P 500 Nasdaq is kind of positive opening. Now, if you look at BTC at this point of time, it is near 1,12,330 range. And if we look at liquidation area, previously there was high liquidity here near 1,12,340. Now little bit market has taken out that liquidity. So that's kind of okay. Then if that is taken care, next bottom liquidity is near 1,10,000. 1,10,000. Yeah, 1,10,000, that range. Now you can see this is the resistance area which I had discussed. Market has come to this resistance zone. So near this area, any reversal setup, if we get things like that, looking for bearish setup is what I had planned. Just now market has opened. Now we will give it some time and then decide what kind of trend we will have. Ethereum too, I think resistance directly, still there is space. Sol, in this case, near the resistance, it did not give any bearish setup itself for us to plan. So afterwards, once resistance broke, if it had come to the support, resistance, once it breaks, it acts as support, right? So if market has come to the support, means here we could have looked for any bullish setup. That also is not done. Market has just given a breakout at the upper level and it's kind of correcting. So as per this, liquidity is there, maximum 12 lakh, 1,12,300, 350 range. After that, on top liquidity is very low. At the bottom, liquidity is starting only is 1,10,900. Until then, market has space. So based on that, any interesting setup on the bearish side, if we get, we can consider. Kind of trading in a channel pattern. So please do more videos on 930 strategy. That is contradicting with stop loss hunting, sir. That is the problem. So hope we need to look into it. If I have to dedicate the time, then I have to dedicate only for that setup until morning 10 o'clock. After that only I have to come back and look at the market based on price action, or else it will be difficult. Solana is it's forming a pattern here. Kind of it's kind of looking like a rising wedge also. If you look very closely, the range here and here, it's becoming small. On top, little more small it can become. So here only, instead of entering, if it moves up also, the upper level I can try, is what I'm thinking. Short setup in Sol. Sol has given breakout. There is no other stop loss hunting level. So here, if we have to take risk, little bit small risk only we can take. Okay. We will see. here momentum to a certain extent it has started. So in between, if I enter, if you don't place the resistance here, res- stop loss here, stop loss will become too big. Little above this candle only, if I place stop loss will become very small for this trade. BTC, at least now I can try some entry here. I placed a sell trade in BTC and stop loss. I'll just reduce it as it keeps moving. Okay, in this zone. It's respecting this trend line, so little bit safe traders can wait. For me, at least one is. It's given a breakdown. I have entered, so you guys know that already. I'll place the target. US market is slightly positive. At that time, we are taking bearish trade, so little bit careful we need to be in the market. Up to recent swing 3-2 level comes also next. This zone will become a little bit pressure area, so I think little bit we need to, as the market continues to move down, we have to trail the stop loss and things like that. Why don't I use CPR pivot points in crypto? I kind of like to look at the chart based on naked this one itself. So looking at naked chart is what I'm very much used to. CPR pivot points and all is very good itself because it's not a lagging indicator. Already, if you plot it, you get to know what is the day's support resistance based on that indicator. It's a helpful tool itself, but I prefer to look at the market based on price action and stop loss hunting. So that is what it is. If it's correct, and I'll go up to this zone. To this zone, I can give stop loss. More than this, how to give? This only will be a sensible stop loss in case market reverses to remove weak players. Breakdown, retest. What's happening with Sol? Sol also breakdown. This zone is acting as support. Reason I have taken this trade is first thing, it's near a resistance zone, and we looked at liquidation things like that, right? Liquidity was here, market has grabbed the liquidity. After grabbing liquidity, maybe next market can come down for grabbing the liquidity which is there at the bottom, but sometimes before moving simply it will spike, take off the stop loss and correct also. So too much of stop loss we have not given. As much as possible, little bit early only I've tried my best to enter, so we will see how it goes. Almost 70%. the index. The index also just coming for a retest. Ethereum correction from top. Ethereum just breakout has happened. This breakout is kind of converting to failure. In this, judging is very difficult. As long as it doesn't sustain above this, it comes, makes a momentum like this, goes for liquidity means that's a fine situation. If it doesn't do that, then we have to wait for support, resistance, or market breaking these levels. Then only deciding might be a bit better, or else challenging only in Ethereum. Okay. So, watching the next intraday series video, so please update. Okay, fake breakout and moving up. This one, see this area maximum up to this zone, it might correct. Okay, but it's holding on to this range, right? So here again, fake breakdown like that, it can move up. That possibility definitely is there. We have considered our resistance zone. I told you right here, it might correct, or it might go up at the upper level, it might correct. So two places it can correct. So here one risk I will take, another risk on top I will take if possible. Two situation I have to try. Do you trade crypto on New York session? I'm doing no. Basically, market should not go above this candle. Okay, if it wants to move down from here itself. So what we can do, we can reduce the stop loss and protect that capital a bit, so that if the movement happens, it should not go above this. If it goes above this, then it can again go up for fake breakout. Again, it will not. Already here, let's say it formed a M pattern, it moved down. Okay, it went for a retest, and again if it moves up, it's going to hunt the stop loss who's sitting on top. So I basically, market should not go above this zone. That time it will just correct, move up, take the stop loss. So no need to give bigger stop loss. That's why I have reduced the stop loss for the trade. Here volume is there in this candle, not that much. You see rising pattern. I'm looking at this as rising wedge. Okay, and rising wedge, what happens? Market continuously, it will move up. Okay, at some point of time, after coming to a narrow range, it will correct. That one situation, or it will give wrong side breakout, and later it will take clear all the liquidity and then correct. So these two situation is possible, but US market is kind of positive at this point of time, right? When I looked at it previously, slightly it is positive. So little bit this market will go, means from the upper end will it correct. That situation we might come across. That's why little bit careful we need to be. If market sustains above this zone, no point in holding on to this trade. able to understand the price action course, but stop loss hunting is confusing. Are you using stop loss hunting in only options for Indian market, or we can use stop loss hunting features? You can use stop loss hunting in every market, because stop loss hunting is happening everywhere, even in crypto market for that matter. This candle has to 35 seconds more. This candle should not close above this next candle. If it opens here, then we will get the stop loss little more lower also. What is SL hunting? Okay, for example, let's say here market gave a breakdown. After giving breakdown, it moved up, right? Many people would have thought about entering bearish trade here. It moved up. So if you enter the trade here, where will you place your stop loss? Little bit above this candle here, somewhere you will place. Since this is a very big candle, you will not place stop loss at the high of this candle. You will place your stop loss somewhere here, right? So market reversed, it removed your stop loss. Now after removing the stop loss, market might tend to continue the trend. So in a brief, big people know where stop loss of retail traders is. So to create, it will attract them by giving breakout, breakdown and things like that. After attraction, maybe market will then hunt their stop loss. After hunting their stop loss, market might tend to correct. Okay, this is a simple way I've told, but in the course close to 3.5 hours, step by step we have explained. So why I'm reducing the stop loss for this trade is because yes, it is sustaining below this candle, but not sure how much as long as it goes here. Only if it goes here, then it has chance of reaching up to this zone and this zone. See, that's why I've reduced the stop loss. So as long as it goes below this zone, only then we can plan for bigger target. So this is the kind of range I have kept. Above this, why bigger stop loss I have to give? That time any fresh setup I get means I will look into that setup then. Now it is not required. What are the other index doing? Soul is kind of it has come down. See, this zone is important. If Soul breaks this zone, then it might not respect this area. It might go up to here and then it might reverse. So waiting for breakdown up to this zone is better in Soul, is my personal opinion. Let's say it goes below this zone, then what you can do is look for shorting opportunity below the zone. Stop loss little higher, target up to this zone. Like this you can plan only if market goes below this. If it doesn't go below this, no need to look for bearish trade. Okay. Sorry, I'm drinking something after a long travel, little bit dehydrated. Sorry for that. Now in this trade for us, stop loss $38 is maximum I'm going to give. Maybe if I wait until the target, I can make $170, $180. But this zone, if market breaks this zone, then Here breakdown possibility is there up to this zone. Here will be one profit booking area for many guys, safe traders. Okay. Good evening, sir. ETH running in a range bound between 4290, 4280. Expect 440 on the way. Is it right? No, Ethereum, I'm not able to kind of guess. Here, I know it has given a breakout. This breakout, there's no other stop loss hunting level on top. This was a fake breakout. After giving breakout, Ethereum is correcting. So I don't expect it. It can move both the side also. I showed here in the chart now. Ethereum is in a confusion zone. It can move up also, down also. But as per the current situation, it has to move down. Okay, then only we can decide. Let's say in the future it might correct up to this zone. Here near our support, any reversal opportunity we get means that time we can look for bearish trade. Until then, difficult. So be great if you add one video in the paid course with price action and so it would be great if you add one video in a paid course with price action and stop loss hunting, and also the same with CPR. Now you see here this private group is there. No, here I think I made one video. Okay, 30 minutes, lot of things I have explained in this video. You please go have a look at this, how you need to approach the market, how you need to look into things, how you need to make use of the update which I share in the private Telegram group. All those things I've explained. If you watch that only, that's more than sufficient. Today, this setup, okay, this setup, was I not taught in the course? It is taught in the course. Okay, based on that only we took this up trade. And this upper level bank nifty faced correction, nifty corrected. This reversal area from here, market will kind of reverse. When did I say this? It was told to you at this time. Oh, sorry. It was told in the group around. So it was told in the group around 1 o'clock 7 minutes. This is the possibility. If bank nifty from resistance, if it fall quickly, what might happen to nifty? Nifty also, sometimes it both will reach the target. Sometimes it might not reach the target because of the pressure. It will continuously fall. Somewhat similar kind of situation only. Earlier on only we have told this. It is just that people will have that fear of taking the trade, fear of making loss. If you have fear of making loss, you can't take trades. Alright, that is the problem. Now in this trade only, I said okay, from here it can correct or it can move up and correct. Now since I've taken the risk here at the zone only, thinking that okay, here I will give one stop loss, fine, at the upper level again I'll give one stop loss. Coming out of fear and taking the trade only, in this I am in a little better situation. Maybe from here market can reverse, things like that. But to a certain extent, my risk is already managed here. So from here, additional movement I get means that's my benefit. More than here, since I took trade here only, here right now I'm in a better situation. You're understanding? Here if I had taken, I would have got trapped. Maybe later market would have corrected. Like that also it could have happened. If you have fear of making loss, then reduce the quantity. Trade with 10 quantity. That is more than sufficient. But confidently, if you know a setup which is 100%, it will not work. I'm saying 70-75% success rate, you know, a strategy has. Then what is the fear that you have to go and take a trade? It's okay. Give that small stop loss and take the trade is what I would suggest. I think Soul also would have made nice. Here Soul is kind of almost here. Okay. Here it might be an opportunity to take into consideration. A bearish trade, stop loss little bit here. Up to this zone it is fine. And you can look for bigger target. Already one trade I put here. This is going on. Soul also you can consider. And you can keep trailing the stop loss and going. In this case, little bit I will reduce, nothing much. So here, now here this is one pressure range. So near this pressure range, little bit I'll leave the stop loss as it is. This breakdown might attract people. Here one support is there. So here breakdown, if it kind of reverses, that's why I'm leaving buffer. But this zone market has broken now. Next it might go up to this area is my expectation. We'll see that. So this is the setup I've discussed. Now the support zone is there. My expectation is it might break the support. So if you're interested, maybe you can consider. You see. Just give me a second. Someone was at the door. Good evening, Robin sir. Long time. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? How to join crypto? To join crypto private group, right? In crypto private group, every day I share the setup. I shared these levels. The setup earlier on also in crypto I had discussed near this resistance. We can look for opportunity towards the downside. So we were waiting when I came live only the setup was formed. So we took it. So this details are this private telegram group is a paid one. But for crypto community group, you have to open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the pinned comment. You open using that referral link and then complete one trade. Let us know. We'll give you access. Vinod R. Good evening everyone. Out of station. Okay. You're already out of India only, no sir. How 9:30 a.m. strategy is going on? My spouse is trading in that strategy. Here only 5 example videos I gave. I think last week 3 opportunities, good opportunities where she could capture very big target. That opportunity she had. So for her it is working out good. Net to net it is a profitable situation only, she has told. But for her also she's doing 30 days of testing, right? So she have to give me the results. I'm waiting for it. Other people in team also is working on it. How much is it for premium group? Premium group. If you enroll to our price action course, stop loss hunting course, you get free access to the group for 1 month. Okay. If you want, you can consider that. Or you can try this link. People who are part of course, for them things will be more easy to understand. The updates what I share, the logic what I share. So Soul is respecting the support. I feel it's holding on to the support, moving little bit towards the upside. Mm, this one, okay. Let's say the same setup only, like was entered fine up to, let's say, up to 786 level from this recent swing high to low, you see. Okay, I think it might tend to correct from there. Who has not entered, wait for a little more, a bit more time. Okay, this BTC, breakdown. Again, this thing has come to cost from this zone. It has to break this. Now what I will do is, once when this market breaks this, okay, when it breaks, I'll bring off my stop loss what is there to cost. Okay, once market goes below this zone, that is what I would suggest, so that this becomes a kind of risk-free trade situation for us. Really here, this, like I said, they are putting some pressure, so that's fine. If stop loss is already how much we can reduce, we have reduced. Next stop loss we can reduce only when market goes below this zone. This stop loss what is here, I have to get it here. Okay, what does A and A stands for? Any guess? When I started this channel, my nephew and my niece were there. So the starting, my nephew name starts from A, my niece name starts from A. So both together I used it. Can I survive in Indian market with only 60 days trading challenge course, even though this course was relevant, was released? It is not like you think every 1 year, 2 years strategy will keep changing, setups will keep changing. No, whatever is there, even now it is kind of relevant. It is just that how much time you give in the market. Setups, like let's say I can teach anything in the course, but psychology, how to teach? I can tell you certain things, but end of the day, you will do what you want to do only. For example, this 9:30 a.m. strategy, you think as an example. I said, okay, guys, what you have to do, you should not take real trade. You have to do paper trading for 30 days. After 30 days only, you have to come to a judgment that if you want to trade with real money or not. Okay, this is what every video I have told. But what will people do? People will do what they want. Today, one day they will test, they will go take trades. I'm not worried about that. People made, let's say, someone messaged me on Friday or something. I think they said they captured, okay, 89 points, 90 points, like that, based on the setup they do. It doesn't matter. Profit or loss doesn't matter. For me, I gave you the setup based on the conviction, what I have with that strategy. And for you to get conviction, you should not trust me. First, you have to do your own back test, see how it works for 30 days. Then you have to do. 2 days, you will, okay, in the course we have thought, right? This 60-day challenge course only, you think market one setup will work today. Tomorrow, it might not work. But the problem is, the days when it works, are you capturing the moment? The days when it is not working, are you cutting down your losses? That is what matters. Only difficult days will be there for everyone. The difficult days, how much ever possible losses you have to reduce. If you see on Friday, for me also, like market was continuously falling. I have taken this kind of bullish setup I'm looking for. I gave one attempt, two attempt, three attempt. After that, everything is failing means I'm not competing with the market. Within my budget, I close the setup. Okay, I'll fight tomorrow with the market. Not fighting, just I'll find better setups next time. With that psychology only, I will approach the market. I don't have that mindset of I have to take one more trade to recover the loss. That and all is not there. So, what is your mindset? What is your approach? That is something that you have to look into. Now, some people, what they would do, let's say market made a movement here. Here only, okay, book my profit here. Stop loss, you were ready to give so much, but you are not ready to wait for bigger target. Means there also your psychology is different. So depending on each candle, you will keep changing your mindset. Setup means it is a bit of difficult only. So that is something you need to create a balance. I think Soul already near the stop loss level itself. This is the make or break level. In case Soul reverses here, fine, or else the setup will fail. This is the exact level. This should basically be the high. Now here 0.3. I'm just trying to do one more calculation here. Setup is there, it has space to move. BTC though almost it has gone near the stop loss zone. It's almost here. It's reversed. That setup, let it be. Meanwhile, this side, little bit Soul I will observe, because if market corrects from here, why is it not showing? If market corrects from here means one chance is there. It's not showing correction. Another 3 minutes is there. I'm looking at both Soul chart and BTC chart here. Two and a half minutes more. If any red candle or anything as such in Soul here, then one bearish opportunity is there. That is what I'm looking at. Okay, I'll turn off the screen for just 2 minutes here. BTC, what? BTC SL hit. No, it did not hit my SL. It's still there. You can see now. I'll refresh. Trade is still running, no? So another 1 minute. If it corrects from there, then opportunity is there. But too much strong candle, if it does towards the upside, then that reversal, bearish reversal setup will not work out. Thirty 30 seconds more. Six, five, four, three, two, one. So in Ethereum, in Sol, the stop loss did not hit, you consider, because as long as market breaks this zone, that means Sol has still potential to move down. Okay, that you take into consideration. Let's say here, let me sell 100 quantity because stop loss is very small. So I'm trying this. Stop loss I'll place little bit on top here. So two trades simultaneously is going on. Okay. So here this setup you guys had discussed. Now this is the zone. And people who wants to know the trade which I have taken, maybe up to here. If it moves up, takes the stop loss, without thinking too much, I will exit. So this is one more setup which is going on. In case both stop loss hits, both I will take. BTC cost to cost. I'm observing both the charts, okay, BTC and Sol. So in what you're seeing on the screen is BTC. One more chart I have opened here for Solana. So in case any update related to that, I will let you guys know. Your Sol is kind of going as per the view, but still we can reduce the stop loss up to this zone. I feel we can get off the stop loss here, so that from our end we will reduce the risk. So little bit I will reduce the risk in this trade. Okay, so if it moves, fine. So Sol is moving, and BTC here is also this. Again, it's kind of cost to cost only, no change. US market is in positive range. 54. Soul also is moving. Here 32. Have you guys entered BTC trade? Are you holding on with me? Or have you entered the soul trade? Around 65 people watching the live stream, only 24 likes. Increase the like count, traders. This candle market has to go below that. Then it will not respect this. It might go up to this lower level. As long as this level breaks, this is a kind of confusion situation only. Please do live video on 9:30 AM strategy. Is it working? Have you done paper trading in that strategy? 30 days. Have you done? We are not supposed to do live trading, traders, as per SEBI rule in Indian market. Now, like, see, a real example is I don't know, Robin sir. If you want to ask him, he's there in this group. He's looking at the live stream. The free, I had given a free strategy, right? 8 leg strategy and things like that. And he's a regular follower of that strategy, and he knows what is the potential of that strategy, what is the success rate, because he has put in a lot of effort in. After me giving the strategy, he's back tested it, things like that, and he's seen good success rate in those strategy. Now he's very comfortable. He's made small changes to the strategy as per his requirement, his mindset, and he's still continuously trading is what I believe. Yes, it is working really well. Shall I go for real trade? You do 30 days trade, paper trade, sir, only then. What is the target for Soul? Soul, I'm thinking target is here. 212.2. We can get the SL to this candle also. Because of by doing that, we will reduce the SL little more, and we can kind of be protected also, because these two are strong green candle. This one is small red candle. If it breaks one swing, then rest of the swing quickly it will break off. With that logic, stop loss, we can get it here. So in this, manage that traders. Don't tell me. This also have to reduce the risk, because market is holding on to this zone. When will it break this? Prakash is in BTC trade. Okay, sir. Today, many YouTubers coming to live trading stream. They are coming. So if there is rules for us to come, we can come. Just because they are coming. Many people trade in forex market also. I don't trade in forex market because as per the rule we should not trade in that. So as much as possible from our end we will follow the rules. Just though is holding on. Every index is kind of holding on to this range. So from our end, like I think trailing stop loss has been taken in Seoul. I think here. Sorry, market took the trailing stop loss. This zone market was is holding in BTC. It's holding this zone. This zone is important. Reduce the stop loss and kept. Staying little below the previous swing itself, but the zone, if it doesn't break, it is a problem. In soul trade, I have reduced my risk here also. There I gave that small stop loss. Let's say that was just 2,500 rupees, and BTC it's still holding on here. It's holding on and moving. No, so stop loss is small. That's fine. I'll leave it as it is. Now I have to. Liquidity, where is the liquidity? Here very less volume liquidity itself, 1,13,000. That's too. Market needs more liquidity means it has to come down. US market though is a bit positive. So this one at the initial stage it is acting a bit weird. Soul trade, that small SL what I had kept, it hit. BTC still SL is there. Ethereum. Ethereum for me today it is difficult to judge. Little bit it is holding on. All the three indexes holding on. So this might take my stop loss now. Just to reverse from there. All the indexes showing a bit of buying pressure. Sol is moving up. Ethereum also is continuing the upside move. BTC also. All are moving up itself. And this here volumes also is building up. Let market take the stop loss, then one more setup at the upper end. If I get, I will look into it. No big movement. Okay, in BTC it has taken the SL. So no open trades as of now. In both I have given the small stop loss. So also from support zone only it's moved. But okay. Little bit from the upper end, if you would have tried, that would have been a better target, but I did not see this. Already market had given momentum up to this zone, right? So here one pullback, this is what I had planned. Okay, that did not work out. Yes, everything is kind of positive movements. One more setup. Sol on top, there is no liquidity, and it has to. BTC as of now it's near the resistance. It corrected from the resistance, again it's come near the resistance only. This one is a healthy correction close to 618. 618 Sol, healthy correction maybe up to, when I'm looking at it, there is no, this one was just to remove the stop loss is what I feel. I am looking at that only, sir. One more sell setup. I'm looking at that only. Here one sell setup is there. Stop loss, target. The setup is there. Proper closing or nothing I've got. Points, 58 points, 1:3 risk reward setup. So here one trade I will take on the sell side on Ethereum chart. Okay, and stop loss $4. So this is my stop loss zone and this is my entry zone. Target I will place here. Little bit it can move up and then corrects. That's why I've given that space for the market. And BTC though it has boomed. So BTC, as long as it comes to all, there's no stop loss hunting or anything as such in BTC. Is there any news? Wall Street to reduce rate next week. Speculation policy is in yet. So it's not relevant. BTC is near this resistance zone. Okay, like I said, rising wedge, if it moves up from the upper level, it can correct. No, this is one setup in BTC. This one is though moving up. You basically one red candle has to form. Here also red candle has to form. I'll look at BTC chart in one more screen. BTC is holding on to the support zone, so judging entry right now, sorry, resistance it has broken, right? So judging there is difficult. This one too is in between, so I took this trade. All of a sudden spike is coming in all the index. to 240 points. Stop loss means 600. Target is easy, 1:2.7, 2.8 in BTC. Breakout is strong. Breakout is strong, and our support zone, our resistance is now become support. These two things are there. BTC, one more setup. It's staying above the resistance zone, no? BTC, little bit. I will wait. You can see in BTC, this is what I'm thinking right now. This, sorry. BTC, as of now, it has to correct. This is the plan I'm thinking of BTC. Okay. Note that I'm having a bearish view itself in BTC. BTC breakup. See, you can see, right, this trend line is acting as a support, resistance, and this trend line is acting as support. Market is respecting this resistance. How do you plan bullish trade now? If it goes above this zone, later we will see bullish. Now though, from this zone, this might be just to remove all the players and then market can correct. So little bit in BTC, let's say this kind of view we will have. Because this is a strong candle, yes, there is a bit of fear and things like that to take trade, but stop loss is small. Ethereum above this, can we look for buy setup? We can see if it sustains above that zone. See here continuously, definitely this breakout resistance anyone would have entered. They got trapped during this breakout, and since there was no other stop loss hunting, market corrected, and here from the support things like that, market gave a momentum. So again on top there is no other stop loss hunting, sellers are here, right here, breakout attracted people. Now no other stop loss hunting, market is tend to reverse, but US market is slightly positive. We'll factor that in also, and then we'll wait. BTC, nothing I have planned, it is just holding on to the upper range itself right now. So I mean, volume also is more. Another 3.5 minutes. Safe traders can get stop loss little above this candle once it gives a closing. Okay. Go back here. BTC, it's near the zone. So here again in BTC I will sell 200 quantity. You don't want to trade, you don't trade in BTC. Okay, but I will trade. I'll copy the stop loss. I'll paste it here. And target maybe little up to 2.6. This target I can try. So two setups again running simultaneously in BTC. I've taken the entry, stop loss here, and then this is the target. And Ethereum, this is the entry. Market went up to that zone near the resistance, it is correcting. Now if all the index, this was just to remove weak players, means all will correct simultaneously together. In both I can book profit, or else in both I will book loss. Of course, many people plan will be to look for bullish trade only above this zone, right? If market gives such a big candle, but problem is there's no other stop loss hunting level on top. So if this movement was just a random move, then market might quickly fall. It fell, bro. It fell. if you consider, I'm saying safe trader means you can bring your stop loss here also and then hold on to the trade. But when you get your stop loss lower, you have to extend the target also, right? Target the zone market to achieve, still it is pending, right? So you have to extend the target up to this zone. See, like this. If this is just a fake movement, again market will reverse means fine, I'll give that small stop loss. But if I get the target, it is 1:4. That is what is important for me. So here also up to this zone, market has space to move. In this trade also I have to reduce the SL. Already it has tested that zone and come again. If it goes to that zone, then it will continue the upside move, so no point in giving bigger stop loss. So in this case we'll wait for another 1 or 2 candles, then I will reduce. Where is Adrian? Adrian is not here today. I need to discuss something relevant to monthly option selling strategy, which is giving pretty good results. Wanted to show you. Sure, sir. We will discuss. We'll make time tomorrow, maybe after 4:30. US market though, everything is staying positive. We are taking negative trades. Those kind of setup only is visible what to do. Fifteen minutes time frame resistance breakout with good green candle and resistance happened. I suspect ETH will is going to go bullish. Okay, if it goes fine, we will reduce the stop loss if you want also. See, in Ethereum, I was telling no, that time I have no confidence in Ethereum. But here, when market came at the zone, this was a healthy pullback, W pattern, attracted more people, everything had happened. But I know, okay, if I enter here also, market can move little higher. That possibility was there. So only I gave the buffer. Now this buffer, after market moving and coming down, that buffer is not required. You can kind of reduce the stop loss for the trade. How much can you reduce? You can reduce up to this zone also for this trade. Up to this zone you can reduce the stop loss and look for continuation in the market. Let's say, okay, at least up to this zone I will kind of reduce. So 13 points for that. If market is giving us 57 points, that risk I am ready to take. Breakout and all happens means that I will see later, not now. In BTC also, what we can do, okay, this is a breakout candle, market is sustaining below that, so little bit buffer we will give above the zone and reduce stop loss here also. 176 points is the SL for that. If I'm thinking of capturing 1000 points, why should I not plan? Random trades and all I have not taken. I've taken trade based on probability only. I'm not just putting risk reward calculator and telling you, okay, you take this trade, right? Even I'm taking those trades itself. So it is kind of, I make money, you make money. I don't make, maybe you will not make, based on the same setup I'm saying. So, like, what is that? They say I have skin in the game, right? Whatever it is. So I'm taking real trades. So I trust the process, so I take it. So slowly it is moving down. That is where little bit hesitation happens. I'm holding. Reply me, sir. I entered at 11228. What should be my SL? 11228. Don't know, somewhere here you entered. Is that what you're saying? If you have entered here during this move, why didn't you not give stop loss? You should have given stop loss and then look for fresh trade. Anyways, if this is what you're entering at, stop loss will be this high only. You're not done proper risk management. Is for me also. I had taken bearish trade. I gave the SL, right? That's what I mean to say. Many people are not ready to give SL. After that, if that becomes a bigger loss, then to recover more trades, again loss. Like that only it keeps going. As of now, this is coming to cost. BTC trade, it is moving lower. The quick fall, what I expected with big volume, it's not yet come. That is why this becomes sideways means headache. A candle of at least this size has to come here. Once that happens, right, this and all will be smooth target for the market. This area, all of these things will be very smooth. Any correction in US market now would be a better thing. No correction, nothing. Ethereum holding, BTC falling. You guys can reduce the risk if you want. Risk already it's less only, but if you're worried or something like that, you can get your stop loss up to this zone. You can get it here. So 100 points target, 1000 stop loss, 1000 points target. Here it is slow. It should not be. If that was stop loss hunting move, then market should have fell very quickly from that zone. Like this dancing, it should not be doing. Correction candle is volume though is very very low. One proper volume candle. This one I can't do anything. BTC means I have chance. BTC holding on. Here also it's showing pullback. Stop loss I have reduced. What else can I do from this zone? Slowly it is not moving fastly, only it is giving a pickup. What is my live timing? 7 o'clock every day. As per okay, this one market took SL, BTC. This is the only pending trade. I'm at cost to cost. This trade I'm going to leave it as it is. Either it's my stop loss near 1127340, okay, or I'll wait until the target. In case market corrects from this zone, then maybe this area 112,170 will be the target 1, okay, and this zone will be target 2 if market corrects from here. In case the stop loss market is taking, that's it. No other fresh trades I'll be taking. In case I'm taking also after 45 minutes break itself. Solana though continuously it was moving up, I believe, right? Yeah, continuously. Here I expected a correction, but once it broke the zone, that correction's expectation went away. But here also, as long as this zone it doesn't break, then this can be this one. But similar kind of how in BTC as of now there is no strong bearish move. I've got stuck. Somewhat similar kind of movement only. As long as one strong bearish move comes, Let's say in Sol also, a strong bearish candle comes like this, then only it has potential of testing these levels, or else it will just be sideways. Maybe it will create a kind of resistance, support, and then if it's trading within this range, then both the side movement will be possible. That is something which I would not prefer to take. The zone you mark, if it stays above this zone, then maybe if you want to look for bullish. As long as it breaks this zone, don't look for bullish trade. BTC cost to cost. What ENA trading mean? That is first two letters of my nephew and niece. In their name only I started. Solana, I've given opinion. So as long as this zone breaks, don't take any bullish trade in Sol. That is my suggestion. BTC breakout. Wait. Ethereum. Correctly, it is correcting. Anyways, this one I closed right, so I'll not think about it. Now in this particular trade, loss is very minimal, 100 points. For that I'm targeting 1000 points. If it goes, fine, or else too much sideways if market is, then I'll, in case stop loss hits also, I will not take one more trade until next 45 minutes. So let US market settle, things like that. Maybe later I will look into it. So this is a tempting trade itself to take bearish, but market is just holding on here only, so the bit of confusion is there. So we will see. If it breaks above the zone, then maybe bullish I will consider. If not, let's say market tested shows bearishness, maybe that time I will check. As of now, it is tempting to take bearish, but I will avoid, because I've taken close to 3 trades already. One running trade is there, that is at cost to cost. Anyways, I have to close the live stream also. Alright, this trade, you guys see what is the stop loss trigger? 112,750. Okay, entry price is here. I'm at cost to cost. Target, I'm planning for 1000 points target, which is 1116.15. Okay, 1116.15. So if I get the move, fine. If not, the stop loss I will give. I'll take 45 minutes break and then I'll look for one more trade. Okay, I hope my view about the market is clear. Little bit it did not go as per the view. That's fine. For me, as long as I have taken the trade based on my stop loss hunting concepts, I'm fine to give the loss. So nothing to worry for me here, because when that works, I know I will be capturing bigger movement that you guys have seen in the live stream also. Anyways, now it's going little above my entry price only. If it goes here, I will close little above this candle also, this from where market corrected, little above that only my exit will get triggered automatically. All right, fine traders, there is no other fresh trading setup which I'll be taking now. Small stop losses I have given, that's fine. I think I've replied for you. Okay, thanks for participating. If the stop loss hits, I will update you. Any fresh setup, I'll update in the group as well. You guys can look into it. Those who want access to our crypto community group, you can open account with the Delta Exchange. Okay, so that you can consider. As of now, market was near the resistance. Here, any bearish setup is there, means we will take. That was the initial plan. Like this update regularly I will share. Along with that, here also some strategies I have shared based on EMA. That also you get free access if you open account with Delta Exchange. As of now, cost to cost, I'm not going to make any changes. I'm just going to leave this trade as it is. Okay, traders, thanks for participating. For the update, I'll let you know. Join our free Telegram group also if you're interested for further update. Okay, bye bye. Good night. The setup, I'll leave it as it is.